going on, everyone? We are back in our Bears franchise in Madden 17. It is the final week of the season today. Week 17, 12-3 Bears at the 9-6 Panthers. Our playoff spot locked up. We have clinched the division, but let's take a look here around the league. We got the AFC East still open. Jets, Dolphins, Patriots battling out for that one. Then in the AFC West, it's the Chiefs and the Raiders have both clinched a playoff spot, but one of those is going to be the division champ. And then into the NFC, it's the NFC East, Cowboys and Redskins battling out for that division. And then I believe the West is still up for grabs. Yes, the Seahawks and the Cardinals battling it out there. So a lot of playoff spots still available. You got Titans at the top of the AFC, followed by the Chiefs, Raiders, Bengals. So then you got the Jets, Dolphins, Jaguars, Patriots there fighting out for those remaining spots in the AFC. In the NFC, it's going to be your Bears at the top with the Falcons in second. And that's the only two spots locked up. So final week of the season, a lot to be played for in the NFC. You got Seahawks, Panthers, Cowboys, Vikings, Saints. I believe your teams, actually no, the Redskins still there as well, and the Cardinals. So a lot of spots, a lot to be played for in the NFC. And as much as I would like to knock the Panthers out of the playoffs, because I think technically they could miss out, really worried about any potential injuries. So I'm going to play it really, really safe today. I am going to start everyone that normally starts here, but as the game goes on, we're going to see how it goes. If it goes south, I'm pulling people out. I do not want any injuries as we head into the playoffs. We have a first-round bye. It's not the end of the world if we don't get that home field advantage, because I still think this team is very strong, and if we had to play in Atlanta, I'm not too worried about it. So going to see how this game starts out, and if we get a lead, definitely we're going to start pulling some guys, especially the big names like Gordon and our quarterback Zach Dudley, who already has been hurt once this season, and then some of the big names on defense as well. So into this game now, Panthers with the ball first, 3rd and 5. It's going to be Cam Newton. Look for that first down. He's going to find it as he finds his second-year receiver Mines there across the middle as Cam Newton 2 for 2 to start this game. Now 2nd and 10. It's going to be Cam Newton. He's going to hand it off to Jonathan Stewart, and he is going to go nowhere here. Maybe picks up a yard or two, as now going to be 3rd and 8 here. Cam shotgun, and he is going to go with the halfback screen here. Latavius Murray out of the backfield, but 3 Bears quickly there, and he will be dropped short of the first down, and the Panthers drive will come to an end. So into the game now, Zach Dudley, 2,100 yards, 19 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. Such a good year for him. What it could have been if he was available all season without the injury. But 2nd and 4 here, as it's going to be Dudley with some time to throw, and he's going to find Alshon Jeffrey. Nice pass there from Dudley, as that gives us the first down. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. It's Dudley under center. It's going to be play action. He's looking deep. We got a receiver open, and it's going to be Tyreek Hill. Makes the catch, misses the tackle of the Panthers, and that is going to be the easy touchdown for Tyreek Hill. You cannot miss that first tackle, as he just has too much speed, and we'll take an early 7-0 lead. So a perfect start here, as now 1st and 10. Panthers back with it. Jonathan Stewart, big hole to run through here. He'll have a first down and more. Jonathan Stewart down inside the 35, as he's got 25 yards now on 3 carries. 2nd and 10 now. Cam under center, dropping back, looking for the throw, and he is going to find it, as it's going to be Mines once again across the middle down to the 25, as Cam 5 of 7 to start this game. Now 3rd and 2. Big play here for this Bears defense. Can we get a stop? No, we cannot. Jonathan Stewart laying the wood there in the middle of the field, as he's down to the 17, as it's now going to be 2nd and 12 from the 19. The Panthers lose 2 yards on first down, but 2nd down, it's going to Stewart, and he is going to pick up a few yards there, 5 on the carry. So another 3rd down here, big one, 3rd and 7. Cam, there's someone open. He's going to find him. It's going to be Hagman, and a beautiful throw there from Cam Newton. A lax in the secondary there, as now a tie game, 7-7. Here's a pass as Daniel Braverman, unfortunate, we haven't really heard much out of him this season with the emergence of Tyreek Hill. Braverman kind of took a back seat in the offense, but getting a catch there now, 3rd and 4. And this one just unfortunate here. Tyler Higbee has the catch, fumbles it. Alshon recovers it, but does not get enough for the first down. He's going to be a yard short on the play, so we have to punt it back to the Panthers. 7-7. Jonathan Stewart with a carry here. He'll pick up 6 yards out to the 37. Now 3rd and 2 from the 39. It's going to be Cam shotgun. Stewart to his left, as he's going to go read off. He's going to hand it off to Stewart, and Jonathan Stewart with the room, looking to break that tackle, but is not going to. Nice tackle there from Houston Carson. But Jonathan Stewart running all over this Bears defense so far in the first half. Now 2nd and 5. It's Cam looking for the first down, and he's going to take a big hit in the backfield. Phillip Gaines, perfectly timed blitz there off the corner. So now 3rd and 11. Defense looking for another stop here on 3rd down, and Cam, and we're going to get it. The pass will be knocked down. Nice play there by Leonard Floyd, and we'll get the ball back. Still a 7-7 game. 1st and 10 here. Zach Dudley going to go down to the sack himself, as Ely is in the backfield. So now now 2nd and 16 here. It's going to be Dudley dropping back, facing pressure. This one's going to be deflected. It's going to be intercepted, and you got to be kidding me. There is the luck. Just the 5th interception of the season for Dudley, and of course that one's going to be taken back to the end zone. So now 14-7, Tyreek Hill. Nice catch here down to the 39 as we're looking for that quick answer. 2:30 to go in the first half. Gordon out of the backfield, going to take off on a route, but it's going to be Dudley throwing to the edge. He's going to find Tyreek Hill, tries to turn it upfield, and is going to get down inside the 20 there to the 19. Now 3rd and 7 from the 16 as it's going to be Zach Dudley going for the end zone, and this one is going to be incomplete. And that pass could have been better if it was more towards the edge of the end zone. Jeffrey could have maybe brought that one in, but instead the defense able to make the stop. And then here, complete mistake on my part, not paying close enough attention. I missed the field goal, so it will remain a 7-point game. And at this point, I had kind of a bad feeling about this game. Just wasn't really going our way so far. Hagman with the reception as the Panthers keeping the foot on the gas. Of course, from their perspective, they're trying to lock up a spot in the playoffs, so a lot to play for them. 2nd and 5 now. Here's a pass. It's going to be Mines down to the 32, under a minute to go, and ticking here now. 30 seconds to go, 1st and 10. Cam looking for the pass. He's going to find it. It's going to be Jonathan Stewart out of the backfield, and Lacey with the tackle as that's down to the 18. The Panthers will call it there, though, and they're going to end up kicking a field goal here with 16 seconds remaining. It's up. It's good, and it will be a 17-7 game heading into halftime. Now, it's still close enough as we head into halftime, so I'm not going to pull everyone yet. I'm going to give us this one drive here to start the 3rd quarter and see what happens as Dudley across the middle takes a hit, and Jeffrey can't hold on to the ball, so that, exactly what I'm talking about. Just this game, everything was just a little bit off in this game. 3rd and 12 now. It's going to be Dudley looking, throwing, and this one going to be almost caught again by Jeffrey. Still, that one a very, very hard catch. Make good defensive play made in the secondary. Is now 1st and 10. Panthers take over. Play action. Cam looking downfield, but just can't quite get rid of that one. Going to be sacked. Cecil Rudd in the backfield. So 2nd and 16. The defense still trying to keep us in this one as Cam halfback screen, and this is not going to work for him as he is going to be swallowed up by 4 different Bears defenders. So now 3rd and a mile here for Cam Newton and the Panthers offense as Cam looking to make that first down. No, that's not even going to be close. Isn't even complete, and the drive for the Panthers will end. So since nothing changed, I'm going to bring the guys back out here for one more drive, and this one, maybe the icing on the cake, a sign exactly that maybe we should just take a seat and this one is over. Melvin Gordon, who rarely fumbles, takes a hard hit in the backfield, fumbles the ball, loses it. Fortunately, he was not hurt on the play, but that's the exact thing I was trying to avoid. 3rd down, the Panthers cannot get it, so it's 20-7. And at this point, I'm going a little crazy. I didn't pull everybody yet. They only kicked the field goal. I thought maybe we still have a chance to get into this one. So I bring Zach Dudley back out. He's 11-16 so far with that interception. 3rd and 3 now. Dudley the throw, and this one's going to be to Cameron Brate. Was close to the first, but now trying to fight to get it, and he's not going to get there. So 4th and 2. You know what? At this point, why not go for it here? This is really the last hurrah on this one, as it's going to be handed off to Melvin Gordon, and he is not going to get it. Takes another big hit as Luke Kuechly in there for this stop. So 1st down for the Panthers, one more score, and this one, of course, definitely going to be over as Mines. And these Panthers wide receivers kind of slicing and dicing our secondary a little bit today. 2nd and 8 now as it's going to be Cam shotgun. He's going to go to Jonathan Stewart here up the middle. Stewart is going to find a few yards. They're actually going to fall forward a little bit more. Down to 24. He's got 70 yards rushing. 3rd and 3 now. The play action here, the read option as Cam will keep it. He's not going to get the first down, and the Panthers will kick another field goal. So now finally 4th quarter, I've said, okay, I give up. We're going to bring in Brandon Doty here, the 3rd stringer. Mike Glennon not really going to be in this team very long, so I'm going to give the youngster a try here in the final game of the season. 2nd and 1. He is going to complete that pass to Tyreek Hill. Why I still have Tyreek Hill in this game as well, I'm not really sure. Some substitution issues there. So 2nd and 10 now. It's going to be Doty looking, and he is going to find Tyreek Hill once again. Tyreek up the middle down to the 40, as at least Tyreek gives us a shot for that home run ball here. 3rd and 10 now. It's going to be the pass. This one is going to be Alshon Jeffrey, and that is not going to be enough for the first down. So 4th and 4. We're going for it here. as it's going to be Doty looking, throwing, and that one, no one open. We try to force it to Jeffrey. Fortunately, not intercepted, and that is where that ends. The Panthers will get one more field goal, but this game, all Panthers, 26-7. We are going to lose, and the number's not pretty. Cam Newton, good, 17 of 25, 184 and a touchdown. Dudley, 12 of 17 for 162, one touchdown, but had that one interception return for a touchdown. And then Doty, 10 of 18 for just 90 yards, 55 completion percentage. Threw it a lot with them, but can't really expect much from the young guy. Jonathan Stewart, 20 for 83. Melvin Gordon, 8 carries for 12 yards. The Panthers defense, very, very good in this game. Melvin Gordon, the guy that has been been having a very, very good season. I worry now here that might cost him an MVP award. Tyreek Hill, 6 for 136 and a touchdown. Jeffrey, 10 for 87. Gerard Mines leads the Panthers with 6 for 65. On defense, Voorhees, Greg, 12 tackles. Lacey, 11. Salisbury, 10. A lot of defense played by the Bears today. 2 tackles for loss for Kevin Alonso, McPhee, Rudd, and Floyd. It's going to be sacks coming from, what do we got? 1.5 from Cecil Rudd, 1 from Coney Ely. Phillip Gaines gets 1, and then half from Jamison Salisbury. And then the interception is going to come from Trey Rivas. MVP this week, I'm going to give it to Tyreek Hill, one of the lone bright spots in this game. 6 for 136 and a touchdown. A very good season from Tyreek Hill, and he will cap it off there with the MVP in Week 17. Now on to the playoffs, and this is it. The Raiders clinch home field. Titans win their division. Bengals win their division. Chiefs and Jaguars get the wild cards, and the Patriots steal the AFC East from the Jets and the Dolphins. You got to be kidding me. Somehow the Patriots always seem to make it into the playoffs. Falcons are going to get home field advantage as they win with our loss, so we are in second there. We still get that first round bye. Seahawks win the division, Cowboys win, and then the Panthers with the win get a wild card, and the Saints get the final spot. So the Vikings, as good as their season was, they missed out on the playoffs. They lose in the last week, and that's going to cost them. So here are your wild card matchups: Jaguars at Bengals, Saints at Seahawks, Chiefs at Patriots, and Panthers at Cowboys. Some good games there. We will face one of those 4 teams from the NFC in the divisional round. That will be the next episode as well. We'll simulate through the wild card and see who we play at the start of the next episode. But not a bad season. It started off really bad. Obviously, we had the injury to Zach Dudley, but in the second half of the season, this team has been clicking on all cylinders up until this last week. Let's hopefully Week 17 was just a minor blip in the radar and we return back to our previous form, because I think we have a great shot at taking this one all the way and hopefully winning another Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens. The journey begins next time. NFL playoffs are here again. Make sure you don't miss that divisional round matchup next time. But that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, please go to give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.